Hello! In this video, what we're going to learn is how to create content by using Facebook's own slideshow. So what we're going to do is look on our wall. As you can see, I have a pretend page that I've made up called Heather Clifford Real Estate Vancouver. But it really doesn't matter what your business is. Just substitute your product and services with whatever I'm going to use. So I'm going to go down my page, which is my wall, right here to where it says write a post. I'm now going to click on photo and video. And once again, Facebook gives me that drop down menu like it has in all the other videos I've been showing you on creating content. And in this case, we're going to this one right here that says create a slideshow. And what create a slideshow does is Facebook takes 3 to 10 photos, just as it says right here, and it snips them together and makes a movie for you for your video library. So let's go ahead and click on create a slideshow. And now it's pretty self-explanatory. Facebook says you need to add photos. You can do it by clicking on the blue box here, or you can do it by clicking on the plus sign down here. Now, once you click it, you do need to know where your photos are stored on your computer. So let's go ahead and click it. And now I'm going to click on upload photos, and I have to know where the photos are, and I know that I have created them on my slideshow example and slideshow 2. And I can choose up to 10 photos, or I can choose anywhere, between 3 and 10. I'm going to click on the first one. I'm going to hold my shift key down and click on the bottom one. But what you will notice is I have more than 10 photos chosen. Don't worry about that. Just go ahead and click it, and it will take you into the photo editing component of building your slideshow video. Now, the first thing that I do is I never put music on, because it is said that 85% of the people that are watching videos on their smartphone do not want to hear any sound. And that's probably why Facebook created the captions option. So the words that you're speaking, if you're actually doing a video where you're speaking, you can create the captions for it. So while you can choose music, and there's quite a few options for you to choose. Little example, I never choose music. So I'm just going to turn that off, and I'm going to go back to the settings tab. Now, I do not usually change the shape of the pictures because I want to make sure that they show up in their original form as they have been loaded by me. But for the image duration, I do like to have a 30-second video. So if I click on 3 seconds, because I'm loading 10 videos, this will create a 30-second video, which also will be a very good video for going into Instagram if I choose to put this video into an ad and add it to the Instagram feeds as well. And then I always like to fade the pictures so they don't just go shockingly from one photo to another, but that they actually flow from one photo to another. Then you want to look down here, and you want to make sure that you drag and drop the photos as I'm doing here, so they're in the order that you want them to be seen on the Facebook business page once the video starts. And you just go through them all and make sure you have the right ones. Now, I really like a couple of these photos that are here, so I might remove some of the photos in order to get the movie theater in. And so it's got the little bit about the home, a little bit about outside the home, and the entertainment features of the property. Now, if I wanted to delete a photo, I would put my cursor on the photo, and I would notice in the top right-hand corner, I can remove that particular photo. Now, I can always watch the video by clicking here, and after 3 seconds, it switches to the next video, and so on and so forth. Now, once I'm happy with the 10 photos I've chosen, once I've had my transition chosen, my duration chosen, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create the slideshow. Now, Facebook says automatically, like it does in just about every post, that you should say something about your slideshow. So I'm just going to hop over to where this property is, and I am going to click on it. And first thing I'm going to say is I'm going to tell people where the property is at. So I copy it, I go back, and I'm going to say welcome to, and drop that in. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to find more details on this property, just like we're doing here, and copy it and go back again to Facebook and just simply drop it in. Now, one of the things that I pay attention to is when I have the end of a sentence, I go and I bring it down so it's easier for people that are reading on their smartphones to see what it is you have written. And you see I'm just clicking enter like this. Make sure that you then add a call to action. Please call. If you want people to call you, you need to give them your phone number. And I want my phone to ring, and sometimes I'll add an emoji by going Control Command Shift or space on my computer, and I just click on here and there's an emoji. You can add anything you want at that point. Now you can go down here and you can click the three little dots, and it takes you to an area where you can choose many different options for adding to this slideshow video, and one is a check-in. And this property is in Florida, so I'm going to click on Florida. Now I'm going to schedule this post because I actually want to go back in and finish my circles before it actually goes out. And you can see right here it says share now, or there's another one of those little half diamonds. And if you click it, you will see the option to schedule your post. Go ahead and schedule, and this is going to go out tomorrow at approximately, let's say, 5 a.m. in the morning, and then I go ahead and schedule the post. Now it does take Facebook, and then you click schedule the post again. It does take Facebook approximately 3 minutes to produce that particular slideshow or that movie, because then you still have to go back in, and Catherine and I like to call this finishing your circles during our boot camp, and that's where you're going to name your video, you're going to give your video tags, and if in fact you do have speaking in that video, you would add your captions. So I'm going to refresh my page, and I'm going to check to see if the scheduled post has actually been scheduled here. And I'm not seeing it just yet. So I'm going to put this video on hold and just wait a minute, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, Facebook just told me that my video was ready, so I'm going to refresh my page just like I did here by clicking the little round circle, the half circle with the arrow on it, and there is my scheduled post. Now, if you did not see your scheduled post in the just below your cover image, you could go into Publishing Tools and click on Publishing Tools, and you'll notice on the left-hand side it says Schedule Post, and you could click here, and here would be your scheduled post. You then just go ahead and click on it. And now you're looking for the three little dots, and there they are right there. You just click on them. And now you're looking for the three little dots one more time, and they're down here on the right-hand side. Go ahead and click them and click Edit Video. Now you are in what I like to call the back end of Facebook. So I'm just going to take the title that I've given this video. I'm going to copy it. Command C is copy on a Mac. Command V as in Victor drops it in. I might put a little emoji at the front of it, Control Command Space, and up they come. And I might use, you know, in this case, there's lots of palm trees where this particular property is located. So I might go down and get a palm tree as an emoji. And there it is there, and I could copy that emoji and I could drop it down here as well. so I have a little bit of consistency and it stands out in the news feeds. But here, the check-in, I've already got the check-in location chosen, but here are the tags. And you want to think of tags where people would be searching. One would be real estate, because real estate is what this is all about. Vacation property. This is a vacation property, family vacation, vacation rentals. Anything that relates to what people would search for is what you would choose as your tag. Remember to experiment. There's no right, there's no wrong. Just keep trying, and the more that you work on creating Facebook slideshows as content, the easier it will become. I just click save, and then I just X out of here and X out of here, and it takes me right back to where I was. And my post that's going to go out tomorrow is now ready to be published or ready to go out in its scheduled form. Now, if I want to publish it right away because I've decided that I really think that I should have this on my wall right away, I'm going to go back into See Post, and then I'm going to click in the little empty box here, and you see where it says Actions. I'm going to click the drop down arrow, and right there it says I can publish it right now. Okay, so that is how you create a slideshow video as another way of you creating content on your business page. Once again, what we did was we clicked photo and video, and through the drop down menu we chose create a slideshow. Now you have a lot of different ways to be consistent and create content on your Facebook business page. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next video.